Hey, it's CJ here. Welcome back into True Point of Creation and another one of our quick collage art videos. Actually, this video is probably going to be like a holiday collage video because it is for the new year. But, I thought about it and I thought maybe I can make a New Year's collage of like partying and, champagne bottles popping and, the ball dropping and things like that, the party hats. But I decided to go a different route with this one. Since this video will come out on the 1st of January, I figured that's the day that everyone wants to get back in shape. They want to start a New Year's resolution. They want to get in the gym. And I had all these fitness ones. She's got her aerobics equipment from Sears. I just thought it was real funny. I don't know if I can actually incorporate these. I was going to do it with a bunch of ideas. I had all this stuff laid out and I was going to incorporate this one. But we have a different aerobics lady that we're going to try to incorporate. And this is about you getting in shape for the New Year's. Hopefully you can keep up your New Year's resolution, get in the gym, and burn some of those calories. I don't really know how this one's going to turn out, but I'll probably still throw it in the holiday playlist because it is a holiday for the new year, starting your New Year's resolution, getting back in shape. So for this one, I wanted to take this blue here. It has nothing to do with the text on here. I just wanted to try to combine this blue and make it a little bit bigger so it's kind of like a backdrop for this one. We are going to probably bust out the glue stick. I think I have so this is like a backing board to throw in your magazines when you sell them or to keep them safe or whatever. So I don't know. I guess we could just glue it to this. It's not that serious. I just kind of wanted to make sure it all stayed together, and it does have a bit of wrinkles in it because it is old vintage magazine paper. So because we're doing that, I went ahead and busted out the roller, and I have a glue stick right here. We're going to just try to glue these down. I wonder if I should cut the white first or not. I think I'm not going to cut the white first. We're just going to try to maybe glue this part down, and then we'll glue that to it. We need to make a couple cuts. Anyway, we're just going to make some cuts, try to add a background as an accent. I don't really think the colors actually go with this, so hopefully they match a little bit. I have a bunch of other crazy stuff from that magazine. Look at these Swatch watches. They're made by Swatch. I really wanted to incorporate these, but I'll probably use them in a different vintage collage because I remember the Swatch watches. They were super cool, and then you could just tell the vibe of that. But then again, the colors don't go great with these, so we'll just go ahead and glue this down, see if this works. If not, we'll change gears. Just kind of one of those collages. Just wanted to do it for the new year. So I'm going to get some of this stuff out of my way and try not to mess that up, and then hit this with some glue. I have this other paper here. Yeah, that's a weird piece of paper. I'll probably just use that as a thing to keep the glue off my table. So I'm going to do this to the side. You're not going to see this. Let me go ahead and put some glue on this piece of paper, and then we'll lock it into place. Actually, I could put some... Oh, it's a screw-off cap. Actually, I'll put it up here, too. I just don't want to get it on my mat. That's the important part. No glue on the mat. No glue on the mat. You might want to glue your map, but I don't want it on my mat. Solid strokes now, solid strokes. Wow. Dropping stuff all over the place. Let me see if I can line this one up. Oh no, I touched it. I don't want glue on my fingers either. Let's get it over the edge just a tad here. I thought about cutting off that text at the bottom and I didn't even glue that part down. So, not really sure what I'm going to do about that. Let me go ahead and get this as flat as I can. You can see the paper was a little wrinkled. It was a wrinkly old magazine I had. I'm gonna hit it with this ruler here, but it's a little loud, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out the video. I can kind of control the sound of it if I put my finger over it. You know what I've been doing with these as well is once I've been gluing them down, I've also been dropping a bunch of magazines on top of them. Just leave it there for a little bit while I do the rest of the stuff, and it kind of helps seal it to the bottom. And it kind of helps flatten out all those bumps, you know what I mean? I was going to cut this piece off, but now kind of put myself in a predicament here. Doesn't look like there's enough glue on the edge here either. Poor practices here, poor practices. Don't do this. Don't do this at all. Okay, that was a poor decision on my part. I should not have done that. I should have just gone ahead and cut this off before I glued it down. That was not a good decision, but we have to live with it now. Guess we'll cover that line up to prevent that poor decision again. Let's go ahead and cut this off first. So I want to line this up. I don't know what side's straighter. Probably the bottom straight, so we can go off of that. All right, we're just gonna cut this because the top of the paper has a big bend on it. So, I mean, maybe the glue would help hold it down. but I just want to go ahead and cut it off. They're not going to match because this one's darker on this side compared to the light on that side. So it's going to have a little line there. So we're going to kind of break that line with a different piece. I think that's good. You can see how the color's different right there. See, it's darker and then it's bluer up here, you know, but we're gonna use that line to our advantage, maybe, hopefully. So I'm gonna just do something like this. And now I know that's kind of where I want to cut. So I just put a little bend in it. Let me line that up and give it a cut. Right there. Don't move an inch now. I need to give you a little snippy snip, a little slicey slice. Okay, here we go for our crooked cut. Actually, it's supposed to be straight, but we all know what's gonna happen here. With a double slice. There you go. It's all wrinkly. I'm not sure if you can see that. I have to just put it at the right angle, but it don't look too bad on that. It's trying to focus on it, but it is wrinkly. It's just really old paper from like the 1970s or something like that. I'm gonna keep that piece because who's there? I don't know. We could use that. We must fully glue this piece this time. So let me go ahead and set it to the side. I got this here and we're gonna get this one really glued up. He puts the glue on the paper. There's a lot of glue on here. This should be good. Let's make sure we line it up before you drop it. Don't just drop it like that. Oh no, it's acting tricky to me. Don't do it. Nope, that's not it. Don't do that. How straight is that? It's kind of straight. We'll trim off the edges here. Let me hit it with the roller. Okay, it is not perfect. We want to cut a little bit here and cut a little bit here just to make sure the edges are straight. Are my hands gluey? I don't know. Wipe them on my pants. That'll be helpful. Now they're going to be stuck to my legs or something like that. I don't know. It don't really matter. We just want to get a straight cut here. We're just going to go... Oh, I can't see it. It's a little tall. A little tall here. I guess if we line it up straight at the bottom, it should be straight to the top. No, that is not the case. Okay, right there. Okay, I'm not really sure if that's straight because I can't see from the measuring parts on the table, but it looks like it's straight up and down there. So we're gonna go for it. This is a thicker piece of paper, so we're gonna probably, ooh, it slid a little bit there. We're gonna try to not let it slide. We're gonna cut it real good because it's thick. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Let's try that on the other side now. Go line. Let's do it in a different spot so we don't slice up my mat too bad. Let's not let it slide again. You stop sliding around now. You lock into place. Lock in. It's time to lock in. It's New Year's. It's a new year. It's time to lock in. Ooh, stop moving. You stop moving. See how thick it is? It didn't want to cut, and that cut is very crooked. It's a little wonky. I almost want to cut it again because it's got a little bow in it. I think I gotta cut it again. It's not ideal. I just want it to be straight. Gotta do this again. Oh, sorry, Matt. I had to cut you real hard. That is that. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna hit it with the roller one more time. And now I'm gonna go take this piece here. So this is our background. This is what it looks like right now. Looks pretty cool. You could definitely see that line, but we're going to try to use that, you know, like to our advantage. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to blend it or what, but we do have a little extra if we want to add a little accent to that to make it look like it was purposeful. It was on purpose, you know what I mean? But for now, I'm going to go throw this over here on the granite countertop and throw 10, 20, 30, 40 magazines on top of it. It's gonna get flat one way or the other. Give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. Do you think 50 magazines is enough? 50. I think that's probably about 50. It's looking like the Leaning Tower of Pisa over there. Let me get some of this stuff out of my way. Not sure if we're gonna do more gluing, but we might. Since we already glued that, we might just go ahead and go all the way and do some gluing today. So I have these pieces. I previously cut these pieces out for a different collage. This TV is what we're really focusing on here, and it's a Toshiba, but we also have a Sony this handy cam pro here. I don't know if I want to use this or not, but they were both in the same collage that I never used because I didn't like it, but I didn't glue it down. So I guess I have them for this. I need this TV. This TV is really cool. Wish I had the footage of me cutting it out, but I don't have it. It was just go line here, line there, line there. So it's kind of three-dimensional. You can see the side of it over here, but I like it. It's got that vintage feel, and we have the camera, so we'll pull those in here in a minute. We're also going to use this. We're also going to use this because it has a bunch of the colors that I kind of want to incorporate. Not quite sure how we're going to use it, but you'll see this here in a minute. I think we might cut some strips out of it just to add some 80s flair, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and show it to them. Here she is. She's here to help you with your New Year's resolution. She's here to help you get in shape for the new year. I'm thinking of doing several different things here, and I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. First things first, we need to get rid of the coupons. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the coupons down here. There is a mini her down here. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll keep that for this other one. Maybe we use that in the future. Now, I really like her style. She's got her aerobics gear on. This is like some sugar-free Crystal Light drink. I don't know. It's a drink you mix up. I'm not really sure, but that's not what this is about. I'm thinking about keeping some of the white tile, but the problem is that was kind of bluish. Here we can look at this color. Bluish, it doesn't necessarily match. There are some pink little dots inside of this print, you know. I'm not sure if that was on there a lot, but there's also the purple here. So the tile is what really kind of got my eye, and I was thinking about using like a tile-ish theme to it, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna work. I think let's go with the tile theme at first, and then we'll go ahead and try to cut some other stuff out along the way. And if it doesn't work out, I'll fully cut her out, because that was what I was going to do at first. We're going to do some other stuff to her, but I think this tile look should look pretty cool. So where to start is the tricky part to know. I'm not really sure because I want to keep the tile into this, but I kind of want to have like a step pattern to it, and I do want some of the white. So I think I'll go ahead and cut from here, just because you might see it and you might not. Let me think about it for a second. Okay, so after looking at the distance of this paper, it is about the same distance, so I think that'll work. We may have to trim a little stuff off here and there. So what we're gonna do is start down here with the white tile. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this first couple purple parts, and then I'm gonna stop with the tile. We're gonna just kind of try to make it like a tile pattern, but it's going to be tricky because her arm and everything here. So let's go ahead and work into the tiles, and then we'll cut there. Now I kind of want that piece of tile around her arm, so I'll just get up to her arm because her arm covers it. Then the tile starts right here again, and then we're going to go up with it. Just a little bit more. See if we can keep that like border on the tile so you could really see that it's a piece of tile. Cut that off. And then maybe cut this piece off. Okay, let's leave this purple one down here. You might see it, you might not. Okay, so we got that tile theme going. So I need to cut her body here to get rid of this part of the tile, and connect this piece. Okay, so this piece of the tile should come out. Boom, just like that. Now, we kind of want to keep the rest in there, so I'm going to just take a slice from here, because you're not really going to see this, hopefully, but I'm going to just go ahead and cut it out now, just in case. Okay, so the goal is to keep this. It's kind of messing with my brain. The goal is to keep this part of the tile. So this might be hidden, but I still want to be able to see some of this tile popping up. But then we need to start working around her body here. And I was wondering if I should keep some more of the tile up here. Let's play a drinking game. Every time I say the word tile, you take a shot, okay? Take a shot of something. I'm not really sure what. Okay, I thought I was making it easy on myself by cutting out tiles and stuff, but now I see her fingers here, and I gotta cut around her fingers holding this drink. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky here. I definitely think hands are the hardest, and I've said that before, I'll say it again. They definitely look weird if you cut them weird. Okay, we got around her hand there, and I'm cutting off the top of the glass, and now I just have to do this part of her hand. Now I was thinking about leaving some of this tile, take a shot, because I still want to keep that theme to the collage. That one's not so close to the grout line, so that sucks. I might have to cut that again. Go ahead and cut that again now. Oh, that may not have been that great. I can always get rid of it if I don't want it. Now we need to cut around her head, which there's other factors going to come into play here, but I'm going to just go ahead and trim her hair down a little bit and not worry about all the frayed out sweaty hair. I do like her headband. That's really bringing the vibe home, you know. Now I'm cutting backwards, so I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm going to come here and cut the way that I like to go. So I don't know why I started on that side, probably because I was all worried about the tile. Shot time. And now I'm cutting backwards again. Fun times. Oh, but somewhere right about here, I need to start with the tile again. Oh, I wonder if this whole top part comes off now. Oh, it does. There it is. Check it out. So you can see the tile. Oh, this part here is really weird. That's where I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Just gotta tune that up just a tad. Tune up, I tell you. Get tuned up. 1 second, I gotta go turn that heater off. I'm getting cooked alive right now. Okay, I don't know why that heater was on, but it's getting real hot in here. I don't want to take off all my clothes. She's gonna get you hot by working out and stuff. So we gotta try to figure out how we're gonna get her into the TV frame. You knew that that's what was coming. So what I was thinking is I had to keep it connected down here, but I actually don't because her arm has it connected. So we can go ahead and get rid of this part. Go ahead and bring this together. Boom. And then get back to where we cut it off of her leg right there. Perfect. Okay, disconnected. Now we can go here and get rid of this part. Okay, we have that part. So we got 1 tile, 2 tiles. I think what we probably want to do is make it look like it's a step pattern or something. So we're losing some of the color, but I'm hoping to bring some of the color back in here in a minute. And we could take these little square pieces and use them throughout the collage potentially. Okay, so we have that piece. Okay, now we need to do this side, but I think we need to cut out under her thighs here real quick. Let's go ahead and do that because we don't need this extra down here. Okay, nice, nice. Now we need to figure this part out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut around her hand again, even though I don't want to cut around her hand. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. Leave her beautiful backside there, you know. She's been working hard on that. We don't want to lose those gains. We'll just take this one step at a time here. One step at a time. We got that piece. How many pieces can we use? I don't want them cut off. I do kind of just want to keep them solid. Straight, straight, straight. Let's go straight to here. As straight as we can go. 1, 2, 3. All the way to the top of the purple, I guess. And then across, losing that piece, and then let's go up. Okay, let's get all those little scraps to the side because they're messing with me. They are messing with my brain. I cannot think when there's scraps all over the place. All right, now that we have her all cut out with the tile and the shapes are a little weird, I could probably fix those up just a little bit to make them a little bit cleaner. We might do that here in a minute. Actually, let me just do that right now real quick. Okay, there, it was just that one that was bugging me right here. Is that we had problems with. We've had to fix them up a couple times now, but I think it's okay. We're gonna do one more thing to her. Let me set her to the side just for a second. I'll leave her right there so she can cheer you on as you get ready to start your New Year's resolution. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this out. Maybe save that girl a little bit, because who knows, maybe you use her in the future, but we're not using her today. Okay, we didn't waste her too much. What's on the other side? Someone overthinking about their life choices. First things first, I need to get this bottle out. I'm gonna whip it in. I forgot to tell you I'm filming this in a time lapse like I'm always doing. If you're new here, you may not have known that I film these in a time lapse, back them with some music, put them in my YouTube Shorts feed, and maybe that's how you even found the page, but that's what I do with these. So this is the full process here of our collage. If you are new here, if you want to subscribe, that'd be super cool. I'd appreciate that. We're growing our collage community here one by one, but it's becoming really cool and really fun. No, I am not Dr. Seuss. I just say these things because they come to my mind right on time. So what I'm trying to do is incorporate this piece right here, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to work, so I want to cut it out first, and then I can work out the angles. This is tricky because it's going to be the wrong way, but I need to cut it the wrong way. I can't see it all the way, but for me to get the proper cut on it, I have to come at it from this side. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Let me just connect it there, and now I can get back to cutting where I can actually see what I'm doing. Come on down, come on down, come around, coming around. Okay, I think I got it out. There, it fell out. Perfect. So it's yellow and it kind of matches her yellow drink. I don't know if the white glare on the side makes it look like I cut it poorly, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the white glare because I don't want it to look like I cut it poorly. And it doesn't matter. We're not trying to keep it how the picture was. I know that that glare's there on purpose. You can see the glare to the side of the bottle there. Oh, if it'll focus. But I need to cut it off just because I want it to look clean. It has a crazy curve to it, so I have to keep cutting into it. Let's go ahead and cut off this bottom part. Okay, now that I've done all that cutting, let's get all the scraps. And why do I have you here? Let me move you out of the way. Time to do a precise cut. Let's see if this works. Which way can I see it the best? This way? Let's go for it. I can't really see it the best at all, but I'm gonna go ahead and start here. Okay, I don't know how good that was, but this should come out of there. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Was I not cutting it hard enough? I was trying not to cut it too hard. There we go. We got it to come out. Let's see. Get rid of this stuff and get it out of our way. Okay, so that's the vibe I was going for. Can you see it? Can you still see her headband? Can you still see her hair? Let me put a little piece of washi tape on there so it doesn't move around. All right, so we have all this color here, and I was hoping to incorporate some of this color, but I don't know how I want to do it. If I want to like cut them in stripes or if I want to cut them in little squares, trying to add to the like tile theme to it. But you know, she has the stripes on her shirt, so I was thinking something like that. I think we will go with the stripe theme because this is straight, you know, like there's a lot of straight cuts here, and she has those straight lines on her shirt. So I think we'll try to go with some stripes. Maybe we'll incorporate some squares, but a lot of squares is going to add a lot of extra work to it all, but we just need to get this cleaned up first. Okay, wow, it looks like it's really flat. I really hope this background works for this collage because it is uncertain. I think it will. You just don't see the other colors that I was kind of hoping that I saw in the other piece that we cut off, but it's all right. It should come together pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and do some assembly here, and then I'm gonna bring you in for the big reveal, so give me one more second. All right, are you ready to see the big reveal of our quick collage art project? I just threw it together real quick because I need to hurry up and get to my workout plan. Are you ready to see the reveal? Are you ready? Boom, there it is. I just think it's super funny. She's got her yellow drink that's gonna help you lose weight. She has an aerobics plan that's gonna help you get in shape for the new year. She's gonna help with your New Year's resolution. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if she's in the bathroom. Yeah, we have her bathroom tile and everything, but she's got her yellow hat on, and that makes her super awesome. I just thought it was fun. I just want to throw it together real quick as a quick collage art project for the new year. It's January 1st, so you better go ahead and get in on your gym membership. Sign up for her aerobics class. She's gonna help you burn some calories, lose that fat, get you in tip-top shape. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's super funny. I know it's not super detailed, but I just want to throw something together real fast. It's a quick collage, you know what I'm saying? And I had lots of fun doing it, and that's what really matters to me. If you had lots of fun watching it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more quick collage videos like these, there's a playlist on the screen. You can go ahead and check those out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.